From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
And maybe it'll be great weather or cold weather or warm weather. It could be just about anything this time of year on into November. Speaking of which, fall freeze facts here. And I know this is a lot of information, but going back to 2012, the earliest freeze we've ever had was October 7th. And so now here we are in the middle of October. And as we go and look at each consecutive year since then, you start to see quite a few Novembers. There's an October 28th in 2017. And then we go to 2019, October 30th. So this is fairly early. Compared to, you have to go back to 2012 basically for a freeze, especially of the magnitude that we're going to be dealing with, because we have pretty big magnitude of freeze coming our way. This morning wasn't that big of a deal, immediate Tulsa area. It did freeze, but notice like around Jinx, there was just a light north wind, enough to take some of the warmth and push it southward. That's why the south side was a little bit warmer than the north side. And then we did hit 28 in Pryor this morning. Now tonight's lows, holy moly, that's a whole different story. Temperatures in the teens and 20s. This is a killing freeze. This would knock out a lot of green in Tulsa even. So this is a big deal. So if you got away with last night not covering anything up and you say, well, all right. Well, tonight you're going to have to cover it up if you want to stick around. This is a huge cold air mass, and it's situated across, you can pretty much tell where it is. And so this is just taking up the eastern half of the country. The west has been mild to warm. You know, Montana's in the 70s. But this cold air mass is sinking southward, and that cold air now has freeze warnings all the way to the Gulf in the western portions of Florida Panhandle, Mississippi, Alabama, and almost down to New Orleans. From New Orleans south is about the only safe place. But again, this is a big freeze very early in the season for that to happen. And obviously for us, it's just bone dry, so it's allowing the temperatures to drop off real quick. We almost broke a record this morning, I say almost, by 3 degrees. And then tomorrow morning, we should break the record. We're going to be very close, if not breaking it. So 27 was the previous record, and we're expecting 26. Now look at some of these temperatures. Pryor, Tahlequah in northeast up to around Grove. I mean, we're going to be in the teens and low 20s, and that even goes off to the south and west of Tulsa. So again, this is very, very significant. And I mean, a lot of green leaves are just going to flop tomorrow in the afternoon. They're going to say, okay, we're done. Anyway, it turns into beautiful fall weather tomorrow afternoon. Again, I'm not even going to talk about the fact that there's no rain yet. I just did, but I'm going to talk about at least mild weather. 70s on Thursday across the entire state. Beautiful Thursday as well. Friday looks fantastic. Just a little bit on the warm side and windy. And the fire danger starting to go up. And the same story on Saturday, warm. You're going to, I thought fall was here. Well, it's going to just give it a little bit of time and it'll be back, but not Sunday. But we do have a setup for thunderstorms Sunday night and Monday, maybe into Tuesday. Before that, though, the fire danger remains very high. Winds are going to be gusting over 30 miles an hour. Very windy weekend, so that's the only negative that's really coming out of that. Of course, we have Oktoberfest coming up. It'll be very breezy to windy during this time period. Temperatures very mild in the afternoons, and even in the evenings, it's going to be extremely nice. And of course, we have Black Gold Days in Glenpool going on. It's going to be very windy as well, but warm. So, I mean, it's better than an ice storm, I guess we'll say. But take a look at this map, huh? Look at this. What is this? This is potential rainfall. Am I giddy? No. Am I hoping this comes true? Yes. I'm going to hope and pray that something good happens here. But I mean, look at what is possible. I don't want you to get too excited yet. That's Monday. That's still 6-7 days away that we are going to hope something good happens. So that's our plan. We'll see if it happens. So it's primarily Sunday night, late Monday into Tuesday, and maybe a little shot coming in Tuesday night into Wednesday. I'm hoping and praying. I don't know about you. 39 tonight. It's cold, and it is super cold in the morning. Wow. I say not just a jacket, maybe a coat, a fairly large coat in the morning. There's no breeze, that's the only thing, and then it's beautiful fall weather, and it's nice on Thursday. Here comes the wind Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and warmth. And then there's that storm system looking good on 2 of the 3 models I like to follow. So that's 66%. Maybe I should put that instead of 50%, but we'll just leave it there right now because I don't trust it this year.